Martin and MacArthur is introducing a new line of personal accessories. We've had Michael Tam come in to show us some of the new stuff. 6 years now, you've been the CEO,
right.
and when you joined the company, you saw that one of the biggest opportunities with Martin MacArthur stemmed from people who would go into the store and just be bowled over by everything that was in it. But they'd go out without buying something because they couldn't afford thousands of dollars for a collector piece of furniture.
Correct. For the most part, people were looking at furniture, and most people aren't going to be interested in buying a rocking chair or a four-poster bed. They're looking for something that they take along with them.
Or they're younger and they're not at the point in their lives where they can afford that kind of item.
And most of the people who are shopping in resorts or malls are going to be in their 20s and 30s and 40s, and most of our furniture customers were much older than that.
Yeah.
So we had to find products that were going to hit a younger customer demographic.
Hold up your wrist so we can see
So,
the
for
wristwatch.
example, we introduced solid koa watches, and now we have 125 different styles of koa watches, all carved from our private stock of koa. And we introduced koa sunglasses and koa iPhone and iPad cases,
Yeah,
as well
I guess this was inevitable.
And so we not only have the iPad Air and the iPad Mini, but we also have the Galaxy S5 case, and then of course the iPhone 5, but we are just working on now the iPhone 6. And this iPhone 6 is going to be out in about a month, but this is what it looks like. It's solid koa with pieces on either side, so you can fold it back completely like that, and it's very easy to use. But it's all koa wood from the Big Island, all koa wood from Hawaii, which is the case with all of this. And so our craftsmen worked hard to design all of these products so that people who are going to come into our stores are going to think that I can get something from Martin & MacArthur without having to spend a lot of money. I can buy a watch, I can buy some jewelry, I can buy a pair of sunglasses, I can buy a mobile phone accessory like that.
What's the price point? How much is the one you're holding?
$145.
Okay, and how about if somebody wanted to do this for their iPad?
$195.
Wow.
And so under $200, and you can get a solid koa cover for your mobile device. And that's the affordableness of it.
Right. You know, I used to drive a Miata, and I never really adorned it with a lot of stuff, but I noticed a lot of Miata owners, they loved their car so much. They had so much affection for the car that they would buy special, a special all-wood stick shift cover.
Right.
And it occurs to me that this could appeal to a similar market because, as we know, a lot of people who have iPhones and iPads really love the product.
And they're looking for something that's going to appeal more naturally and more organically, because an iPhone, let's face it, it's a pretty cold, inorganic thing. And so you put a solid koa case on it, and it gives a whole different Hawaiian feel to it. Okay, so that's how Martin & MacArthur will help you put high touch on your high tech. And that's something to think of as we get into the holiday shopping season. We'll have more Sunrise in a moment.